So the Assumption was only, as you know, officially dogmatized, you're not using an ugly word, in 1954 by, I think it was Pius XII. It doesn't mean it didn't exist as a belief of the Church going back many, many centuries. Part of, perhaps, the virtue of explaining this clearly and definitively as a teaching could be to protect, and was to protect, the incarnation of the Son. So Mary's body and soul are assumed into heaven. We're not software trapped in hardware. We're not souls imprisoned by our dreadful flesh. Our bodies are dignified as created by God, a loving and good God. The body is good, the flesh is good, but the dignity of that flesh was fully revealed in God taking it on himself in the second person, the Son, having our frail but beautiful and dignified flesh. So the flesh becomes a site of salvation for Christians. Mary being assumed bodily into heaven is a great signal of the dignity of that flesh. That Christ was saving you and I in her womb, in the silence of his mother's womb. He began his saving work. In our culture, we have something like the opposite of incarnation going on around us. Excarnation, the loss of the flesh, the loss of the dignity of the flesh. The flesh can be traded, gamified, pornified, but also this strange digital dystopia we're entering into, in a way, is a new way to relegate the flesh, to forget the beauty of the flesh. And even those who would esteem the flesh purely for its aesthetics have missed the point of the flesh. Our flesh is all of our frailties as well. And we don't normally notice our bodies much until they start to break down and not work very well as you get older, if you get ill. But it's there we find our experience of God is had. We can't escape our flesh. You and I are not angels. But rather than see that as a terrible burden, we see it as a gift from God. And Mary's frail flesh, lowly body, reveals the glory of God's plan for her